Hey guys, manning the camera here is Chase Ables from the Black Tunics. With me here is Aaron and Ash accompanying me and kind of be helping me do this demo. So this is for the April challenge for the HEMA Alliance. We've been doing a lot to kind of bring HEMA and other martial arts aspects into living history. We're part of the larger international group called Jomsborg that attempts to do this and is one of the main groups that we're aware of that does this. And so we're going to do an example for both HEMA people and living historians to kind of show how we utilize pole arms to keep them martially effective when we have limited actual protection for the face. As you can see, our gentlemen here, they do have helmets on, but it's pretty easy for a spear to go in those eye sockets or right into that chin. And so we do have to kind of tweak it a little bit for safety application, but we have come up with different ways, and we say we, but those who have come before us in the Viking community. And so this is one of the drills we do. It's called the sixes. There are several variations of it. And we do this to get good with precision and targeting. We pick targets on the body, 1 through 6. These can be actual static positions on the body. They can also move around and be attributed to actual angles. So as he moves, Ash has to adjust his spear, and he has to hit with enough force that the blow is felt in order to be considered martially effective, but he's also not running Aaron through. This allows him to practice choking up on the spear. It also allows him to get those long-range targets. We do have limited targeting systems depending on what actual protective gear that we're wearing. As you notice, these fighters are wearing leather gloves. They're not historically accurate, but we do utilize them on the field because we will not compromise that with safety, but we try to make them look as historical as possible. The rest, as you can see, some of us are wearing blue jeans today. This is our one of our weekly trainings. And so this is just one example that you can do that helps to focus on precision. Aaron is just now really getting started on utilizing the pole arm. So this is one of his first trainings really focusing on it, and Ash has been helping to train him. But this is doable in any living history period. For those living historians who are wondering, anytime you have pole arms throughout living history all the way into the 19th century, you can get rebated spear tips, and you can focus on these drills, and practice takes perfect, right? These are perishable skills. And you can really focus on precision and targeting first, and then you can always add force later if needed. But this is a way we really try to bring as much as possible martially effective fighting as within the realm of safety to our living history demonstrations. It makes it much more dynamic. When we fight, it is unchoreographed. So guys, would you be willing to do a little slow fighting? Once we kind of move past the targeting and precision drilling, this is, like I said, the six is just one of various ones that we do. We move the fighter up into slow fighting, controlled sparring. With pole arms, unless you're wearing a HEMA mask, obviously, we can't go to the face. So a lot of the thrusts we have to kind of do a little bit differently. Oftentimes the thrust will have kind of a rotating down motion. The other thing that is different, and we do use HEMA masks for some fighting, but if we're on the field for historical purposes, we do not. But one of the things, the other elements that change is that you're not really able to keep centerline threat. So you do have to kind of keep the spear tip a little low, or you have to keep it off to the side. Switching from right to left is another thing that we really try to focus on, especially because we actually do shield wall line tactics. And so if you are a spearman in the shield wall, you oftentimes do have to switch around. But even in a dueling situation, depending on who you're fighting, having a large polearm, as we've seen from other manuals as well, that you can use the polearm itself as a defense if you stick it in the ground, etc. All right, guys. So this has been our meeting of the April challenge. I hope you guys enjoy it. If you have any questions, please post in the comments. We'd be happy to address. If you have any ideas for improvement or anything that you guys can add to help us in our endeavors, we appreciate it. Thank you. Thanks, guys.